Oshi No Ko took the anime world by storm with its first season. But season 2? Oh man, it completely blew me away. And I'm talking about a whole new level. The emotions, the drama, and especially the emotion accurate animation. It all hits so different. Yet it's so much better. So let's break this down. The season kicks off with the Tokyo Blade stage play. And right away, we're introduced to these new actors who are from Lararai. And let me tell you, they're on a whole different level. Their emotional acting and performing as the character is just on point. But what really caught my attention is behind the scenes struggle of adapting the manga into the stage play. Especially with Miss Abiko, the manga's creator, who realizes something is horribly wrong with the adaptation and she wants to change everything. This whole situation highlights a real problem in the entertainment industry when too many voices in the info transmitting to the scriptwriter filter the original creator's vision. The clash between the author's words and the scriptwriter's interpretation is honestly very painful to watch. You can feel Miss Abiko's frustration, like her work is being completely butchered right in front of her. And the scriptwriter, Goa, is left feeling like a absolute failure despite being a huge fan of the manga. It's terrible. And the weight of this part really made me think about how creators in any field can lose control of their own art once other hands get involved and might ruin it. Just like we see in season 1 with Sweet Today. And it's a struggle that is actually so real that it's just hard to watch. Yet I love to watch it. And let's not forget the glimpse we get into the life of mangaka. The pressure to keep making these masterpieces, it's inhumane. They're burning themselves out to meet expectations, and that mental and physical toll is just terrible. But they feel like they need to do it. Like I'm talking, they're dying over here. Put that aside, then we go back to the training grounds and Aqua. And this is where things start to get really heavy. Cause Aqua, he's not the person to do emotional acting, cause he ultimately feels like he has no talent anyway and would suck. But he tries to emotionally act anyway and tries to enjoy it. But it leads him into a full-blown panic attack, where his unresolved trauma over Ai's death resurfaces so he can't enjoy acting. But after that panic attack just casually walks over, it's not casual, it's terrible. Aqua is going to channel that pain into his acting on the stage. And that is where we start to see his true power as a performer. He will emotionally act using his pain and sadness, but ultimately, it's unhealthy and it will emotionally destroy him. But he does it anyway, for the sake of the play. And now, the part we've all been waiting for. Let's talk about one of my favorite episodes, the Kizami episode, also known as the Melt episode. Melt is the underdog, constantly told he's a bad actor, which makes him depressed and scared to screw up people's expectations for the play and ruin someone's art again. But thanks to Aqua's advice, he puts all his practice and everything into his main fighting scene. And boom! He delivers this incredible performance that shocks the audience. Even the creator of Sweet Today was shocked. And she's like the #1 Melt hater in the universe. And his main fighting scene is a perfect example to show Melt's pain and sadness that connects with the character's emotions, and how focusing on that one moment completely changed the way others see him in the play and shocked them with his performance. Which left everyone speechless because they didn't expect such an amazing performance right now by the most sucky actor they've seen yet on the play. And can I just say, how the emotional interpretation through the animation in this episode is so amazing. This is art. And it's not just this episode. They've done it this whole season. Like, it's twice as good as season 1. The emotional interpretation through animation is golden. Then we have Kana. Akane has looked up to her since her childhood, but Kana we see now, she's holding back, shining the spotlight on Akane rather than herself. It's almost heartbreaking for Akane to realize her idol isn't the same actress she once admired. Kana's insecurities are stopping her from fully embracing her own talent. And it's such a sad narrative about how people's thoughts and insecurities can hold back their supposed to be happiest moments. And personally, I love how that is portrayed. I myself can feel what this is, because I have experienced such thoughts a lot. But it's so nice to see it interpreted in an anime that I love so much. But then we shine the spotlight on Aqua, because Aqua, he pulls a brilliant move. He improvises during the stage play to give Kana the chance and courage to act how she wants to act. This scene, Aqua is basically giving Kana that moment to shine. It was so touching how happy she had become. It's like he understood exactly what she needed to rediscover herself. It shows such a dear moment between Kana and Aqua, showing he cares about her happiness. That's so nice. But the next scene is, it's horrible. Not horrible in a way that it's bad, but it's just hard to watch. Because, the next scene is Aqua's scene, which honestly just left me in pain. He channels all of his hate, all of his pain, and pours it right into his performance. The raw emotion of it was terrifying, but breathtaking at the same time. It's in this moment that Aqua proves why he's such a complex character. He uses the very thing that destroys him. He uses acting as a weapon, and it's brilliant. And I'm just gonna say props to the voice actor of Aqua. He did an amazing job in this scene. It's so amazing. Your talent in this scene really shines out. So, thank you, Takiotsuka. You are an amazing voice actor, and this scene was absolutely one of your best scenes that I have seen from you. Probably because I haven't seen much of Takiotsuka. And then, the stage play ends. And that's where we have come to the end of the stage play. And Miss Abiko is thrilled with how the stage play turns out. And honestly, so was I. The entire arc was a roller coaster of emotions, but it was amazing. And it left me just like Miss Abiko, clapping, and I couldn't stop. But of course, this is Oshi No Ko. So we can't end without Aqua's quest for revenge creeping back into the scene. He's still chasing down who was behind his mother's death in the after party of the stage play. And it's just the beginning of his next move to chase down the real killer in the entertainment industry, aka his father. The only problem is, he's already dead. Yeah. And this makes Aqua feel suddenly happy, like the scary edge of Aqua suddenly disappeared. And that was kind of weird to watch, because he's always been like such a shady, intricate character. And after that, like the star in his eye disappeared, and he became happy. He became not revenge seeking. But for Aqua, it kind of was weird to see. And even though he lost his edge, he kind of felt a bit empty, because his life goal was to kill the one who killed I. And he kind of never looked past it. And it's just gone. No, boom, life goal, boom, gone. Now that that's ended, the show will probably focus on Ruby and her idol group. And the YouTube channel, of course. So we'll probably transition to that right now. Alright, so Ruby goes to her mother's grave, All solemn and emotional, right? Praying, wishing, doing all that heartfelt stuff. But as soon as she leaves, here comes Mr. Shady as hell, all confident, creeping up to the grave like he's the elegant version of Doflamingo. To make it worse, the man goes full shady with a monologue to the grave with the schizophrenia meter up to 100. He passes Ruby while she leaves, and of course he goes like, Hoshino Ruby, you become such a beautiful girl. I'd expect no less from our daughter. Yeah, bro, chill out. We get it. You're shitty as hell. But after that happens, meanwhile, Ruby and the gang are headed to the super rural area to film their music video. Real peaceful, in the middle of nowhere vibes. You know, the type of place where nothing bad ever happens, except if you're in any horror movie that's ever existed. Oh, this place looks familiar, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Anyway, while Aqua's having the time of his life going to memory lane, reminiscing about his old stomping grounds, Ruby stumbles on something real interesting. Like, she finds this cool hidden spot, all secretive, thinking, oh, this is cool enough. Awkward. Yeah, honey, your man's dead. Dead in hell. But Ruby revenge arc? Hmm? Hmm? New arc? New revenge arc? Hmm? And that's how Ruby's intonation, a reflection, all changes. And becomes like awkward. Like, forget the cute popping to video. Because it went from cute as hell to cutting to Ruby with the most creepy and unsettling face you've ever seen. Like, it's not even that bad, but it's Ruby. She's like all energetic, and then she goes full Aqua shady revenge mode, and then she's like that's unsettling as fuck. And then the credits roll. But you think it's over? Psych! We're watching the post-credits scene. It's Mr.
Justice is the father!
Oh, this dude's back, huh? But wait, this time he's gone full psycho mode, sadistically murdering a girl. But you see, it's like more of a revenge thing, because it's like, I told you, you had to watch your step. And I gotta say, Hikaru, damn, son, that's a good revenge. But I'll say, never trust a guy going, are you alive? So he could be evil as hell. And he probably is evil as hell. But the girl he murdered, she's got star eyes too. Coincidence? Nah. Blood point. Blood point. Blood point. So apparently murdering star-eyed people in this show is the new trend. And season 3 better drop soon. Because y'all know I'm gonna be back with a video on it. Until we meet again, I've one last thing to say. And that is... But cut to white pan of the rural town. Don't say that. That's what you need to do, editor. And you know, who's the editor? Me. You gotta do that, Mr. Editor. Hey, I know you're me, but you're me from the future, and you will have pain. You will have nothing but pain editing this, won't you? But you'll like it, because you love YouTube.